Hey girl, welcome to the Feminine Founder Podcast, where we are all about learning and growing professionally so that we can build a life that we are proud of and really love. My name is Caroline, and I'm a LinkedIn expert, obsessed with teaching female entrepreneurs how to start, grow, and scale their personal brand and business on LinkedIn. This podcast is all about sharing our stories and learning from each other on how to navigate our professional journey so that we can live our best lives. So if you are just starting your entrepreneurial journey, or if you are growing and scaling an epic company, you are in the right place, friend. Today, I want to talk about overcoming imposter syndrome. And for the record, for any of you listening out there, I experience imposter syndrome every single freaking day. And when I started this whole journey of putting myself out there online, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, with this podcast, it was very scary. I had no clue what I was doing. I had no clue what to say, what to do, how to keep up with the trends, the audios, the whatever. And my encouragement to you is if there's something in your heart or on your mind that you want to do, but you have that tiny voice in your mind saying, you're not good enough, or who's going to listen to you say that thing, or who's going to chime into the podcast. When I first started this podcast back in February of 2023, I had 15 downloads that month. 15. That was it. But I was so grateful that those 15 people actually wanted to listen to what I had to say. And guess what? It was messy. The audio wasn't perfect. The music wasn't perfect. There was weird pauses. I stumbled over what I was saying. I got it all wrong. But the whole point is I just kept doing it. The same thing with my LinkedIn journey. When I first started my LinkedIn journey, I worked for a corporate company as a corporate employee. This is in my headhunting days. And everyone in the company was watching me. The executive team, my coworkers, my former bosses that I was connected to on LinkedIn. Every single person was watching what I was doing. And guess what? It was messy. I put stuff out there that got crickets. Nobody engaged with my content. Nobody shared my content. Nobody liked my content. So this is you right now. And you're like, there's something I want to do, but I don't really know how to do it. Or my mind, my reptile brain is telling me I can't do it. My advice to you is to start taking tiny action. That is what was helpful for me in both my LinkedIn journey and my podcasting journey. And even if it was something simple like, open up a business banking account, or do the post for the next day and schedule that out. Or if it's send the email that maybe you were afraid or apprehensive to send, just start doing those tiny actions. And what happens is those tiny actions start compounding into really big results. So what people see now of me online, on LinkedIn, with this podcast, is the culmination of a lot of tiny actions and overcoming that little voice in my head that says, who's going to listen to you? Who wants to hear what you have to say? Because you have to quiet that voice. That voice will just continue to hold you back. And you don't want to look back in 2 years and be in the same spot that you were doing the same thing. We are here to learn and grow and continue learning. And part of that means putting yourself in spots that seem scary or doing things that seem scary. But at the end of the day, it's just like building a muscle at the gym. Yes, when you go to the gym, you're not going to have this fancy body and six pack and everything. But 4, 6, 8, 12 weeks later of consistent discipline, nutrition, repetition of actually showing up, you start to see the results. And the same thing happens for whatever it is in your business that you want to do. If you want to start a podcast, if you want to start an online business, if you want to start a brick and mortar business, whatever that looks like, make an effort to go get your business license. Make that your effort make that be your action for the day. And maybe it takes a couple of different times to get it. It took me, 4 or 5 different times to get my business license. I was not getting the application right. So either way, have fun with it. Quiet that imposter syndrome voice in your head, because guess what? Every single person deals with it. Every single person that you've seen me speak on stage with, podcast with, any of it, they all experience it too. So that's my message for today. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you.